Alright, so let's look at the pixel art by itself. Okay, in reality, it's not that hard. The hard process, it's very tedious. It takes a very long time because it's pixel by pixel, and it actually the shading is a little hard sometimes for people to do at first. Okay, so when you go through the process, you basically do it. You look at what's wrong with it. How can I fix it? And you fix it, and then you go back to that. It's an iteration loop until you like it and you fill up the job you want to do. Okay, there is a lot of specialized software for that. Check it out. All right. Now, this is the only tool you can actually use. The main difference between the tool, and let me open Photoshop, I'll show you. Hi everyone. So we're back. Basically, you have to understand that first of all. Everything you're gonna do pretty much, unless you do Flash game, all right, are gonna be classic pixel art. All right, I mean, gonna be pixel art. Sorry, I apologize. What we're working on is classic pixel art. So, what's the difference? It's pretty simple. The classic pixel art do not use blurring tools and saves in format that do not blur. And classic pixel art use as little as possible as colors, when pixel art use as much as possible as color to do the job. That's the main difference. All right, you guys, so it's not really hard to understand. Let me demonstrate. Okay, now I go to pixel art. What you guys do usually, you take the brush and you'll start. Oh no, with the same color doesn't work very well. Let me take in red so you can really see it. You know, and we go right like that. Actually, I'll do that. Let me, yeah, see it better like that. And you do like that. You see how it's nice and rounded. And even if I make it 3 and it's pretty sharp, it is not bad. When you zoom in, see in the curve right here, you can see different transparency of the same pixel. This is done by Photoshop to increase the quality of your stroke. Now, if I change my from brush to pencil, all right, now that doesn't happen anymore. Let me put it at 5 so you can see it. Anyway, see the shape, you guys, already? Right, now I can zoom in as much as I want. It's not doing that. That's the difference between classic pixel art right here and pixel art. They're both made of pixels, but one has no anti-aliasing tool, aka transparency blur. All right, this one and this one has anti-aliasing tool. Okay, that's called aliasing, by the way. Those little stairs you see. Okay, so that gets me to my next thing. So obviously in classic pixel art, your first homework, you can't use that. You have to use those. Okay, so check out the tools that you can use, and that's only those tools. Pen, bucket, circle, square, all right, for the selection. You need to palletize your color. It's in the lectures, and the eraser. Okay, now that gets me to that. So you're gonna plot one after the others your stroke, right? Now, let me zoom in a little bit. There you go. Maybe too much, actually. All right. You're gonna start and you're gonna draw like that. Okay. Well, on your first stroke, if you have a tablet, that's even better. But if you don't have a tablet, even on your first stroke, when you get rounded shape, it's not gonna be very even and well balanced. A master in pixel art will, because you always start by the contour first before you put any colors. So that's your first step. You do the contour, you guys. Okay. And actually, one of the tips I give you guys, if you can't really draw anything because you got to do your own characters, put yourself in clothing, like magician or whatever, cowboy, and put a picture, take a picture of yourself in a good positioning, and then use that as a tracing paper behind in Photoshop and trace around it. Okay, that works very well, trust me. So now you're gonna have to actually clean up your stroke to be even and well balanced like that. That's super important. That's like the main important thing when you do the contour, well balanced. Okay, so that's for the contour.